Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting. We are playing with more Sephora makeup that I purchased during the VIB sale. I did do one round of a full face and we're going to be doing the same thing with this video. We're going to be testing out a bunch of new makeup. It's really exciting because a lot of these things are either new to the market or new to me. Some of these things have been on the market for, a year or two, but I've been on a break for 3 years, so I'm trying to play catch up. So you guys are seeing my first impression of all of these products and I'm really excited just to share them with you. With that being said, if you're new here, my name is Amber. I'm a former hairdresser turned failed beauty blogger trying to raise my channel from the dead. We post Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and if you find any value in the content, please give it a like and a subscribe, share with your friends, and let's go. I took a shower and that's why my hair is like ridiculous right now. We're gonna pin all this back like this with a clip. We're definitely gonna play with the eyes first and then play with the eyes. That doesn't sound right at all. We're gonna go ahead and play with an eyeshadow palette that's been on the market forever, but I just got my hands on it. And we are gonna then do the face and all the complexion products because let me tell you, I have some amazing complexion products that we're gonna be playing with, and I got some new highlighters that are new to the market. I'm super excited. And new blushes, super stoked. So what we're gonna do first is the eyes to get them out of the way. Where's my brush? So this is the Zendo palette and I don't want to blind you with the mirror. So this has been on the market forever and there has been several releases since this palette, but I just got my hands on it and I love Natasha Denona's formula. So I'm going to play with this today and I'm really stoked. I think we're going to do full glam today. This color right here is Calling My Name and I think we're going to put that all over the lid. I don't see an inner corner highlight other than this one, but that's not really an inner corner highlight. We might use the liquid highlight or something to kind of do an inner corner highlight. But for the crease, we're gonna do balance and relief. Balance and relief right there, these two. I'm gonna lightly go in and do this. It's not gonna be anything revolutionary. I don't claim to be a makeup artist. I did go to beauty school, but I went for hair and they did teach us some makeup tips, but I don't claim to be a makeup artist. Splotchy. You know what I want to do? I think I'm actually going to go into a contour color because I want to deepen this up just a little bit, but the Zendo palette doesn't have a darker color. This color is more of a sage green and I don't think that's going to work. So what I'm going to do is actually go into the Natasha Denona tan palette that I had picked up. It's so pretty. I'm going to use this color right here and I'm going to put that in the crease and then we're going to use this later to contour with. If you ever don't have a brown, always go into your bronzers and contour palettes because those colors are just so beautiful and so perfect. I love the way this is coming out. First started off patchy, but it was definitely buildable and blendable. And you guys know, like I've said so many times before, I am heavy-handed. I like to pack it on and then blend it out. A lot of people like to start off very slowly and then build it up. And that's why they love slow builders. See, I want something that's pigmented and it's gonna be bam in your face. And then I wanna kind of work with it from there. If that's not your jam, I completely understand. For me, I definitely like to go in and pack it on like that. All right, so what we're gonna do is put this color all over the lid. I'm super stoked. That one is called Sense. I'm sure that that would be beautiful with your finger, and if this doesn't work, that's what we'll do. But this is the MAC 242. I love this brush. This packs on, well, it packs a punch first of all, and secondly, it packs on that product. And because I have never used this palette before, I'm not 100% sure that it's going to transfer. It might, but we'll see. Oh yeah, this is a satin tone. It transfers beautifully with this brush. Yes. All right, so I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out the edges. I'm going in with Yama, Y-A-M-A, Yama, and it's kind of like a dual chrome. It's got a little bit of a shift to it, and I'm going to take that on my finger. Oh yeah, that's a topper if I've ever seen one. That is gorgeous. Let me just swatch this for you. Not that swatches ever give you the full transfer, but like, what? Oh, I'm gonna put that right over my eye. That looks so good. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna, in the very beginning, because it was kind of patchy with those mattes and a little bit more kick up than I'm normally used to with her palettes, I didn't think it was gonna work, but good Lord, this is so pretty. Okay, I love this palette. I'm so glad I picked this up. I was really debating about not picking this up at all, and I'm so glad I did because this look is awesome. I think I'm gonna deepen up that outer edge just a little bit. So I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush. It's a 203, looks like that, with this brown tone. And this one is called Mindful. That is so pretty. Now I'm gonna go back in with Yama and just kind of clean that up and blend those two together. I'm going to go ahead and pop off. I'm going to catch this eye up and do the brows, put on some mascara and some cream liner in the waterline, and I will be right back. I love the look. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. We'll go back into this palette once we're done with the face. I did use the Ilia mascara. Again, I really love the brush on this. I think it just separates and lengthens my lashes like crazy. Let's go ahead and get into some complexion products because I'm real excited about it. So first we're gonna go in with the Super Goop. I'm not sure if I wanna do Unseen or Glow Screen today. I've got both. Why don't we swatch both of them and see? I got both of these in a mini because I've never tried this before, and I haven't been big on sunscreen. I know it's awful. I really need to take better care of my skin in the sun, but I wanted to get both of these to take on my trip with me because we're going to the Bahamas next week, and I really hope that I'm going to be able to get some content up. I probably won't do 3 videos next week. I'll probably only do 2, just so that you guys know I will be out of town. So Glow Screen is the first one we're going to go ahead and swatch here. This is a sunscreen? What? This is 40 SPF as well. So, I mean, this, yeah, has broad spectrum sunscreen at 40 SPF. I don't like sunscreens because of the smell, and I don't want to smell like sunscreen all day long. So that is a big reason why I don't wear it. And then the Unseen sunscreen literally is right there and you can't see anything. It's, I don't know if you can even see a sheen on there. Maybe a little bit right there. But again, really little. That one has more of a sunscreen smell, but it's not terrible. It's not absolutely terrible. And this one again has SPF 40 in it. I think we're going to go with the Glow Screen today because I do want to have a little bit more of a dewy finish, especially with these eyes. We're going to go full glam today. So yeah, we're going to do the Glow Screen. So what I'm going to do is take the tube to the face. Sounds awful, but it's true. Squeezy tube to the face, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my stipple brush and blend it out. And I want to focus this more, obviously we're going to be using this all over the face, but I want to focus it more on the cheeks, kind of on the high points and right above my brow. And this is an LA Girl, I didn't even tell you. It's a 111 LA Girl. Look how glowy I am. Ooh, okay, I really do like that. I've been into glowy products lately, and I'm kind of like combination. I'm a little bit oily sometimes and I'm a little bit dry sometimes. It just depends on the weather and kind of what season we're in. But right now I'm just all about glowy stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Alrighty, so we're gonna go in with a little bit of this grip primer, and this is super extra. You do not need this on top of what I just put on because this is essentially a primer too, but we're extra on this channel like always, and we got a lot of products to test. It looks like this. I got it in a mini because you know that I love my minis, and I'm going to pump this out on my hand there. Kind of looks like that. It gives it a little bit more of a grip, and we are going to just tap this on over top because I don't want to ruin the glowiness that we just added. And I'm sure this is not how you're supposed to put it on, but we're consumers here. We're not makeup artists. We just have fun with makeup because we're enthusiasts on this channel. Oh, it's sticky. Okay, so everyone swears by this stuff, but it is sticky. I don't know how I feel about that. And you know, Hydro Grip, I should know. Obviously it's gonna be sticky, but I want it to dry down just a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Rose Inc Skin Enhance Luminous Tint. I got number 40. I've never tried this, but it's crazy on TikTok. It looks like this. I don't know if that's gonna be my color. So, okay, essentially what you do with this, it's a skin enhancing luminous tinted serum, and from what it says here, you pump on the back of your hand mixed with foundation. I've got a foundation that we're gonna be trying today too that I've never tried before. Brush to activate. The microcapsule pigment spheres blend gently into face. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. We'll see. Okay. So it looks like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very serum-y and very watery. I'm gonna use that same brush and I'm gonna break up these capsules. I'm going to, hope to God this is my color. It's a little lighter than I thought it was gonna be. That's really weird because in the actual packaging it looks darker. This brush I don't think is how you're supposed to put this product on. It does give you a little bit of tint, a little bit of like a coverage. So this would be a great like tinted moisturizer for someone if they didn't have a lot of stuff to cover, unlike myself. I'm gonna take a dry beauty blender and try to blend out some of these streaks. Out of pure laziness, I would usually wet it, but I think I'm gonna just take it dry today because I've got streakiness all over my face right now. Yeah, see, it doesn't pick up a whole lot of product either. That's good. So I think doing this with a beauty blender probably would be better, or maybe with a buffer brush, like a dense buffer brush. It might actually apply better because right now I look like a streaky mess. This is something I'm definitely gonna have to play with. We will do a monthly roundup of products, things I don't like, things that I am still playing with and trying to get a idea of if I like it or not, and then things I absolutely love this month. And that's going to be our monthly roundup. But the foundation I got, I've heard wonderful things about. So we're going to use the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. It has a 24-hour wear. Why in the world would anybody wear makeup for 24 hours? I don't know, first of all. Secondly, it looks like it is flexible, breathable, real skin matte finish. Okay, medium buildable coverage, does not transfer, minimizes any appearance of pores, stay true color, waterproof, so hopefully it doesn't oxidize. Are we putting cement on our face? Vegan formula, does not contain animal derivatives, ingredients, or byproducts. So that is freaking awesome. This is a light, neutral undertone. We are gonna hope that I got the right color. The packaging is interesting. It's a plastic container. I have always loved the Naked Skin Concealer. So it's funny because they've changed it, but I don't know if the product is different because I think I've tried the Naked Weightless foundation before. I believe I have. I need to look back in my archives, but yeah, I believe I have, and this is new to me, but it's been on the market for a while. Oh, I'm really hoping this is my color. I don't think it is. I say that every time and then it turns out to be, but okay, all right. Let's try this. And it says it's medium buildable. I will be the judge of that. It is lightweight. I'm really hoping it doesn't oxidize and turn me orange, but I like the way it looks. It matches my skin. I don't feel like I have a whole lot of stuff on my face. I only needed about a pump and a half, which is crazy because tinted moisturizers I've been using, I've needed so much product, and it's starting to dry down a little bit, but it doesn't feel tight. It's lightweight. Urban came to play. I like it, especially with everything that we put on the face previous, like the Rose Ink and the hydrogel and the sunscreen. I didn't think that this was going to sit well, but it's nice. I like it. I'm going to do just a skosh of concealer. I'm going to use, again, my Naked Skin. I know that they have discontinued this product, but this is my favorite concealer, so I'm gonna definitely be in the market to find a new one. And I'm gonna use, again, my dry beauty blender. This is not a beauty blender, this is from LA Colors, and I like it dry. And I think I'm just gonna take my finger in here and kind of get this emollient. Yeah, get that just a little bit more warm. Why did they have to discontinue this concealer? I don't understand. If you guys know of any dupes, please let me know in the comments below. I'm actually half tempted to buy this version of concealer just to try it because this one I loved so much. And I don't use concealer all that often, to be honest with you. I feel like it's so heavy underneath my eyes, and I don't use Shape Tape other than just as primer. So I'm gonna go in with the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder, and I'm just gonna dab that right underneath here. I'm gonna go in with some Mindful and Balance and just do it really nice and tight underneath the lash line, only to about 2/3. On the rest of my eye, I'm gonna go in with Aura here and Calm. So now what I'm going to do is go into the Natasha Denona Tan Palette and go into this highlight, put that on my inner corner. Just because of the way that my eye is structured, I got to put it up in that crevice right here. So what we're going to do now is do some contouring, and I've got the Patrick Ta She's Statuesque, and it's got a little cream and then a powder. So we're going to start with the cream. So I'm going to go in here. This is really, really light. I was expecting a little bit more pigment. It's not bad, it's just I was hoping for a little bit more pigment, but it's very beautiful the way it applies. It's very lightweight and it doesn't disturb anything that you've put down. So I'm gonna do a cream blush, and I've got a few here, so we're gonna swatch some. Rose Inc Lip and Cheek Duo in Heliotrope. Looks like that. I don't know if that's gonna be what we picked today. That's really, really pretty. I think we probably will use that as our lip color. Oh, I like that. Okay, so that color on the cheeks is gorgeous. What else we have to play with today too is Very That from OneSize, and this is a cheek clapper trio. So pretty, looks like that. I love this component. This packaging is just amazing. All right, so this one is definitely more peachy. That actually might be better for today, but this one has a cream blush right here that we're going to swatch. Oh, it's creamy. And that one's really pretty too. Looks like that. We actually might use that today instead of the Rose Inc, even though the Rose Inc looks really pretty on the lips. And then I will swatch this powder and then the cheek topper. Patrick Star was not playing around. Okay, so that's the blush, the dry powder blush. This is the cream, and then this is the topper. Okay, that is freaking gorgeous. That would be a great eyeshadow too, if I didn't have a ton of eyeshadow on already. Oh, that's gorgeous. You could do a monochromatic look with that too. You could do blush, this could be your eyeshadow, and this could be your lip color, and do a monochromatic look just out of one palette. That would be awesome. The Rose Inc, I love this color, and if we didn't have this guy to play with today, I probably would just use this on the cheeks. I think we're going to use probably a little bit more of this on the lips today, but we're definitely going into this girl right here. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and I'm just going to I'm not gonna go in too hard. Again, I'm gonna do it on the outer corner of the eye first. And just, this is a dry beauty blender. And I know that sounds criminal, but I think this might be my new favorite way to apply blush. Dry beauty blenders, baby. I'm telling you. You think I might be crazy, but it works and it looks so good. And then you can turn it over and blend out any harsh edges. This blush looks so good. This thing has gotten it's worth today. I want a little bit of a highlight. I'm going to use the Pillow Talk Easy Highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is actually in the new color Pillow Talk. The other one I used was Spotlight. Let's see, I think this one's a little bit more pink. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I think that it'll be really pretty over what we already have. I'm just gonna go in with my finger this time instead of a brush. It gives me just enough glow and it catches the light right where I want it to. It's not like a huge line on either side of my face either. I think I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta powder too, just a little bit here, and go over that. Again, I don't wanna do too much, but I think this is a slow builder. I'm gonna use this on my jaw line. And I've already put on a little bit of this Rose Inc. This is a blush and cheek duo color, and it's like my lips but better for sure. Maybe we should use this. What do you think? I think that this might be too light. I'm gonna add just a little bit of this. This one is Fenty Glow Fantasy. I don't like the smell of them so much, but the colors are really pretty, and I thought that they were going to be a lot more glittery than they come off, because in the container they are super glittery, but they're not bad. The gloss bombs, a little bit more sticky than I like. This is a completed look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. The Zendo palette, I am so happy I purchased because this is just stunning. I think that you can make a ton of different looks with it. This color right here is just so gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. The Patrick Ta, I really wish I would have gotten one shade darker because it is a slow builder, but I think for those winter days that I am super translucent, that would be wonderful. I am obsessed with this. I love this palette. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. These colors here are stunning, well worth the money for sure. The tan palette, again, I really like this. This is a little bit warm for me right now, but I think during summertime when I have a little bit either of a self tan or an actual tan on, that would be really pretty. I love this as an inner corner highlight. Perfection. The Rose Inc is divine. This is my lips but better color. I love this. and the formula is really, really, really nice. So the glosses are not wonderful. They kind of pull up on the sides, corners. I think I might have used too much. I do need to play with these just a little bit more to kind of get my bearings on these. I have never tried them before, so we'll see. The highlighter, I think, again, it's not anything that you can't find a dupe for. I don't think that you need to spend the money for it, but it is very beautiful. It has a nice formula and it's easy to tap out. For what it is, it's pretty. I need to play with this a little bit more. It is extremely tacky, and I think that's the reason why it's breaking up right here on my cheek. Again, I think it's because we layered on a ton of products, so we need to try this on its own as a primer without anything underneath, and I think that I will like this, but it is super tacky, not my favorite formula. And the glow screen, love this. It started off the base beautifully. It had a gorgeous sheen to my skin, and it doesn't have that SPF smell. I'll be using this in the future for sure. The rose ink, this is again something I'm going to have to play with on its own. I think a little bit of the glow screen in this without the hydro primer, I think will be a beautiful duo. But again, I'm gonna have to put this on with a different brush. I think a more dense brush will definitely be better because it was streaky AF. Foundation, good. We did layer a ton of stuff underneath it. Again, I'll have to play with it a little bit more to kind of get my full thoughts on it. Yeah. All right, guys, I love you so much. I hope you like this look. If you want to see another demo of maybe some of these products, please let me know in the comments below. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.